Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your reading for June 16th through the 30th. Today, we'll be pulling an oracle card to get the overall energy. We'll look at your specific energies, the energies connected to you, and how those mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close off the reading with an oracle card for the Piscean collective. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so take only what resonates. You might want to check out your sun, moon, rising, and north node readings for additional context and texture. If you'd like a personal reading, I have links in the description below, along with links to my social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at creatorsonthecrest. Okay, Pisces, let's get started. We'll pull a card from the Whispers of Aloha for you and your overall energy. You're flowing. You're flowing here, but also with patience. You got the number 39 card, patience. Approach with peace and resolve. Patience. All right, Pisces. I think typically your sign is quite patient. Your tendencies are to be patient. So we will see. I know at times it can be hard depending on... I think you're arguing with me. You don't want to be patient about something here. Woo, okay. Let's see, Pisces. We don't got to get so emotional now, do we? Okay. Yeah. I see now why it's a struggle to have patience. Oh, Pisces. Okay. Pisces, on your side, you get the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. I can see that there's something bothering you. There's some way that maybe you want things to move faster, but you feel like you can't make that happen for some reason. You're definitely seeming all tied up and you want to cut through this. You want to cut to the chase. You want to get to it. You're very determined about it. And somehow this is connected to what I'm getting for you is a sense of freedom, spiritual freedom. So very interesting, because the Hierophant energy came up in the June readings quite a bit. It's coming up again for you. This time I feel like it's spiritual freedom. So I don't know if somebody's kind of put their thumb down on you, or you have some family members who aren't coming around to accepting what you're choosing as your spiritual path. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but patience is being recommended by the universe and by your greater being. Now, this person connected to you, they get the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Moon. They're showing me an energy, and this could be like, a family member that you're dealing with, or just somebody, a naysayer, or somebody that you would like to understand your point of view, but they don't get it. They're kind of all caught up in their own stuff. They're all caught up in their own image. They seem to have a little bit of vanity going on. They seem to be kind of prancing around all proud and kind of showing off. There's a bit of a show-off energy here. And then they have the Moon, the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Moon. Something is inauthentic, something is hidden, or they're hiding something that's really going on. So I think in whatever situation you're dealing with, as you're dealing with this other person, they're not showing you necessarily all of the energies that are really within them. And you may see them one way, but they may really be another way. And in the middle of the energies here connecting, you have the Chariot and the Three of Pentacles. So there's some sort of possibly yin-yang balance that needs to come to be in the relationship. I feel like you're both probably hiding certain things, and yet there's this energy in the relationship where it's ready to come into a connection. It's ready to move into a deeper connection and kind of come together. That's going to require the both of you, though, to kind of address some of the ways that you might be blinded to some truths, or maybe ignoring. Good Lord, Pisces. Like, woo, throwing me around here. You might be ignoring some things, Pisces, on your side and this person's side, that need attention or that need to come to light in your connection. So let's see here. Pisces, to clarify the Eight of Swords, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah. So Pisces, you're giving me a feeling that at times your relationship with this person, whether it be a partner, a family member, they're a bit closed off to your way of thinking or your way of operating, and you really would like them to be open. You would really, you have a great love for this person. You're passionate about them, but you're also passionate about your own endeavors and your spiritual journey in particular. And so this is a hard one for you because you want this person to come along. You want them at least to understand, even if they don't agree with you completely, and maybe you'll never get that, but you want them to at least say, oh, I respect that that's the way you're doing it, Pisces, and good for you. You know, you want a little bit of encouragement from them or some sort of something. I don't feel you're getting that. You want to kind of cut to the chase. You want to maybe get into deeper conversation with this person, with this King of Swords, but then you get the Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Fool. Every time you try to approach them with it, they have some sort of excuse or defense against it. They really aren't interested. And this brings you sadness, and they, you know, it really seems to be they're ignoring or kind of sidestepping the situation, giving me an energy of like that they just do not want to deal with it. And this Fool is like showing me they just want to like get away from it. This person seems like a person who's just not ready for maybe the kind of discussion or maybe the kind of reflection that you might be bringing to the table, Pisces. And that's okay. We can't all evolve at the same pace. But I know your deep down desire is to have this person at least understand you, at least hear you, and at least give you a little something where you feel heard and respected. The Hierophant for you is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Again, every time you put yourself out there to this person in this situation, it's like draining your cup. Every time, it's like your nice full cup of water that you have for yourself that you're feeling good about just gets, you know, dumped over. And it's, you know, it's quite a letdown for you. So I want to acknowledge that, to acknowledge your feelings in the matter, because I think it's very disappointing. This is someone you care about. Like I said, I don't know if this is a romantic partner. If it is, it's kind of hard to see how this romance would work out. This to me feels more like a family member or a longtime friend that you would really like to have understand or even share in some of the spiritual growth that you've experienced, because you're really excited about it and you feel like you've uncovered parts of yourself that you never thought possible, and there's like a lot of good things going on. But when you bump into this person and when you try to find that like common ground in the energies, it seems to be ricocheted back and ignored, and it just leaves you feeling bad, sad, and disempowered. Let's look at this Six of Wands for this person. They get the Hanged Man, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you know, they just don't have their focus on the same place. This person strikes me as having an energy where they're just kind of running forward, but like unaware. So they actually might be the kind of person who gets a lot done. They could have kind of like a fire sign influence energy. They kind of charge forward. They kind of go for things, but not necessarily from a place of awareness. Not necessarily from a place of actualization for themselves. And so you can see through that, and they probably feel that. And so they're so focused on moving ahead, moving forward in the way that they think is forward, right? Even if you're like, whoa, you know, that's not forward. For the Fool, they get the 8 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, and I think because you are bringing forth such a powerful spiritual kind of shamanic energy, there's a lot of care and compassion in that. A lot of care and compassion that you've gifted yourself over, I feel like, the years at this point. And especially now that you're kind of coming into this spiritual authority and awareness for yourself. And this person, they do see you. They see you in this Queen of Pentacles, but they're so wrapped up in mundane matters and in matters of, you know, they just get really involved in the mind control and the polarity and the brainwashing. There's still a lot of those programs running through this person. There is an element to them where they feel bad that they can't like stand still and be more present with you. But they just can't. And it doesn't look like they're making the choice to do so. Not anytime soon. Let's look at this moon. The Page of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, when they start really getting curious more about like the heart space energy, and they start kind of looking into that for themselves, and they start to kind of feel like a peace rise up out of them, but that peace feels very uncomfortable to them, so they try to shut it down really fast. It's like a peace that rises out of them that comes along with some of the shadow aspects that they're going to need to heal in order to move forward more authentically in life. And this is just something that I feel like they just kind of like cut it off, you know, before it even has a chance to grow. It just gets cut off right away. Even though there's like a peaceful feeling and a feeling of like, myself and authenticity rising up out of that, because it comes along with things that need to be healed, they're resistant to doing that. Looking at the Chariot in the relationship energy, I feel like you've been working on this for quite some time with the 8 of Pentacles coming up here. You've been focused on trying to figure out different ways, different portals, different avenues, different paths you can take with this person to help them understand, like coming up with analogies and doing all kinds of things to try to get them to, you know, just at least show a little openness to your perspective and your point of view. But you keep getting the cold shoulder with the Queen of Swords here. They're quite determined not to enter into these energies that you're presenting or that you're showing, you know, vibrancy and curiosity around. They're quite determined not to do that, and they're very closed off. Looking at the 3 of Pentacles in the shared energy, yeah, you're bringing in the 3 of Pentacles to clarify the 3 of Pentacles. Your desire, your true desire here is collaboration. Let's work together. Let's just find that one little spot, that little, you know, 2 feet by 2 feet square where we overlap, where we can come together, where we can have some level of common ground. Because this is somebody, I feel like this is somebody that has been with you in life for a long time, and you don't so easily throw the relationship away, right? You're really trying to find that one little space where you can have some peace and resolution with this. And they're bringing in the 6 of Wands. They're kind of like putting on a show. They're like showing off. They're like gloating and in their ego about it. Like very, very strange energy. Definitely not an energy that is teeming with any kind of authenticity. In fact, authenticity seems to be eluding this person at this time. So they're, You have to understand here, Pisces, this person really is unable at this time and maybe this lifetime to actually show up as their true authentic selves. They're chasing. These are the kind of person that is like watching keeping up with the Kardashians and, you know, lots of reality TV, and they're caught up in the brainwash, the mind control, the way things should look, the keeping up with the Joneses. They're caught up in that. And it's really just, that's where they want to be right now. And anything that threatens that distraction, that major distraction that they're living their life like, it just, you know, they could also be the type that's really caught up in the political scene, you know, this year, getting all like just totally crazy with that. They're just really focused on moving through other stuff other than this spiritual enlightenment and awareness. I mean, some people just do not want to get to know their own soul. I'm sorry to say, like, that's been a tough pill for me to swallow along the way. Some people are not interested in doing the work. They're just not. Or they're incapable of even coming to the awareness that they do need to do the work, right? So Pisces, you know, you got patience here. And by patience, this could mean this lifetime, maybe not. Approach with peace and resolve, because this is about your inner peace here. This is about putting your heart at ease, Pisces, with this situation, because I feel like you've been giving and trying and giving and trying. Now it seems to me the energy and the advice that I would give is to give it space, back off, and then let's see what happens, right? No promises here, though. Pisces, let's get a card to close off your reading from the Earth Warriors Oracle. Pisces, you could not have got a better card for the reading I just did for you. You got Pono, immeasurable power of the heart way. The heart has the power to heal in a way that the mind cannot understand. Do not allow your mind to distract or frighten you. You are a beautiful child of the universe, and divine love lives within your heart. A willing heart is all that you need to transform any situation that is troubling you. Recognizing this power does not evoke feelings of pressure or anxiety, but rather feelings of peace and joy. Lightness of heart and relief of mind are here for you now. And that's why you got the card Patience, to approach this relationship and this situation with peace and resolve, because it is time for you now to let go with love. Pisces, you know you might know, you might not, but if you look up Ho'oponopono, it is a mantra that is very beautiful for healing. And, you know, it is about forgiveness and it is about love. It's 4 lines. It's easy to learn. You can say it in your native language, whatever that may be. If you're studying like another language, I also find that the Ho'oponopono is well said in different languages, and it comes across quite beautifully. So give it a try. See if that helps you kind of let this situation be, because you've put a whole lot of energy and effort into it, and it's not really bringing you that peace. Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. You got this, and I will see you next time.